Hi everyone, it is time for Small World craft number 2. I thought that today it would be nice if we each draw our world. In Small World, at the back on the last page, you'll see an author's note. And in that author's note, I talk about how as Nanda grew, her world expanded to include lots of different things that were important to her. And just as Nanda's world included things that were important to her, your world includes things that are important to you. And my world includes things that are important to me. And no two people's worlds look the same because every person has different things that are important to them and different things that make up their own world. So I thought it would be nice if we each draw our world. You need a pad of paper or just one piece of paper, but paper, and you need something to draw with. And while you get those things, you can pause the video, and when you come back, I will have set up my paper and my marker so that we can draw together. So if I were to draw my world, here's what I would draw. First, I would draw my house. There's my door with my doorknob and a window and some more windows and a pointy roof because that's what my house has. And I would draw the tree in front of my house, which is a huge maple tree, and I love it. I love that huge maple tree. I love that it's right in front of my house. Its leaves give me so much shade, and I love that. And the leaves also do a lot of work to clean the air. They take all the carbon dioxide out of the air and they give us such nice, lovely oxygen to breathe instead. And that's just wonderful. We need that. We need that oxygen. So we need trees. We need trees for sure. And so this is the tree in front of my house, and it's really important to me, that tree. And then if I leave my house, I can walk to my favorite cafe in the whole world, and I can buy a nice hot mug of coffee, and I can put that on a plate and have a nice chocolate chip cookie. And that's one of my favorite things to do is walk to my local cafe and have a nice chocolate chip cookie. And I also often bring my picture book, idea book. And I get a lot of writing done at my cafe because my family isn't there making noise and playing music and talking to their friends and doing their thing. And so I can get some thinking done at my cafe. And if I leave my cafe, I can walk to my library, which is a long, low building with lots of windows and steps leading up to it, and it's full of my favorite things in the world, which are books. Books are my favorite things in the whole world. I love books. I love them so much. That's why I write them. And I love being surrounded by them. It's like being surrounded by knowledge that I haven't tapped into yet. And I love that. It's my favorite thing. And another important part of my world is, and here I have to draw more trees because this important part of my world is the park. The park, which is full of not just one tree, but lots of trees. Lots of pine trees and those pine trees are kind of uneven, but that's okay. And some round bushes, shrubs, and paths where we can go walking between the trees and among the trees. And there are bunny rabbits in the park sometimes. make that little fluffy tail. Sometimes I see a bunny rabbit in the park, and sometimes I see squirrels in the park, and that's a really important thing for me. Oh, and birds. I see birds in the park too. I love seeing birds. I love seeing birds so much, watching them hop, hop, hop along on the ground, pecking for bugs and pecking for worms. That's one of my favorite things to see and to do, is watch the birds. And so that is my world. Trees and the park and the natural environment of the park and the wild animals and my cafe and my writing and my library and books. What is in your world? What will you draw? Thank you so much for joining me and for drawing your world with me today. If you want to send me your drawings, you can do that. You can go to my website, ishtamercurio.com, and there's a contact me form. And if you reach out to me, I'll give you my P.O. box number so that you can send me your drawings if that's something you want to do. And I will write back to you because I love seeing readers' work, and I love sending letters to readers who have enjoyed my book. I look forward to hearing from you, and I hope you have a wonderful afternoon drawing your world. Thanks for joining me. Bye.